Hello, Easy Rider here. Today I want to talk about which jacket to wear while riding motorcycles. Stay with me. Thanks for staying with me. Anytime you ride a motorcycle, you always want to be protected, from the road and from the elements. I live up here in northern Ohio, so we get anywhere from Canadian winters to Texas summers. I mean, really, really cold, really, really hot. And most of my rides tend to be 100, 200, 300-mile rides. So I'm out there all day long in the weather. And, in the summertime, just running down the road with a T-shirt on, I'd turn into a frickin' tomato, man. All my skin would just burn right off me. So you need to have protection from the weather, from the elements. So what jacket to wear? And actually, there like a lot of tools. You could just have a hammer, but and do a lot of work with it. But if you have a few more tools, it makes the job a lot more easier. So I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you which jackets I wear and when I wear. First jacket I want to talk about is my IXS Norman jacket. I bought that last Thanksgiving. I bought it for a cold weather jacket. Again, I live here in Ohio, northern Ohio by Cleveland. It gets cold. I've ridden in this jacket anywhere in the 20s. Oh, and it's still just turned into April here, so it's still cold. Up into the 50s, and it's a very, very comfortable jacket. Comes with like armor and protection like that, but mostly I bought it so it'd keep the cold off me. I use a heated jacket underneath it, and with the heated jacket and that jacket over it, like I said, I've rode in 20-degree weather and felt pretty comfortable for, riding in 20-degree weather. Great jacket. I haven't really rode in the rain with it yet. If it does rain, I have a rain suit, so it does have some rain protection on it, but other than that, it's a great jacket for colder weather. And it's got vents on it, and you could take the lining out, so you could probably wear that jacket all the way into, the late spring, but I pretty much bought it for a winter jacket. And that jacket replaced that jacket, the Harley-Davidson leather jacket. Well, anyway, that IXS jacket, I bought it for $100 on clearance at a BMW store. My Harley-Davidson leather jacket, it's kind of one of those Eric Von Zipper kind. That was my go-to jacket for the past couple of years. I bought it on the way to Sturgis in Nebraska at a Harley dealership for $100. They had it on clearance, and I had them ship it home. And I wore that in the wintertime rides, but it was, even with the heated gear under, it was a little cold. So this jacket, it's good for, say 55 degrees to about 75 degrees. It has vents on it, so you can open up the vents. But that's more, I use it now more as a fashion jacket. I mean, when I'm going out to eat or going out and I want to wear something nice, I wear that leather jacket. And, every now and then to ride. But it's kind of more of a fashion jacket. And then my next jacket, now this is my summer go-to jacket. I love this jacket. I bought this at a Harley dealership on clearance. I think it was $40. It's a ventilated jacket. The sleeves, under part of the sleeves are ventilated, and the breast and whatever, they got vented pockets on it. It does come with a liner. I never take the liner out. I did it once, it's a pain in the ass to get it back in there, so I never take the liner out. And I'll ride with this jacket from days that start out at 65 degrees all the way up to, into the 80s. I'll wear this jacket. If it's hot, I just don't zip the inner liner. And then, later on in the day when it cools off, I just zip the liner up, and it's a great jacket. Like I said, it's all-day comfort with that jacket. And like I said, for $40, I got it, on clearance. That's something about Harley. Harley clothes, they're very expensive for the most part, but they do last forever. I mean, unless you trash them, they pretty much hold up forever. They're worth the money. But if you go to a Harley dealership, always check out the closeouts, and a lot of times you get great deals, especially at the end of seasons. And, keep your eyes on stuff like that. And then the final jacket I want to talk about, this is called a mesh jacket. It's a Harley-Davidson mesh jacket. There's no liner in it. It's pure mesh. That means all the air from the outside goes inside. You can wear this jacket on days that are like in the 80s to the 90s to the hundreds, and all the air that's outside will be inside. I've stood like in parking lots doing parking duty, when it was 90 degrees outside and the blacktop was just roaring heat back up at me, and I've had that jacket on with a t-shirt under it and felt totally comfortable. And people are like, how can you be wearing a jacket? It's so hot. Well, what it does is it keeps the sun off you, and all that radiant heat's not beating up on your arms. And then you actually stay more comfortable wearing the jacket than without the jacket. And also, all you guys that want to ride down the road and slop that sunscreen on and go with, sleeveless or t-shirts, you're crazy, man. First off, you dust and crud all over you all day long, the sun. A jacket like this, I think I paid $70 for this one on clearance or something. I mean, it makes a world of difference. I always tell people, these are in the summer, hot summer, the mesh jacket, you'll be more comfortable on a long ride wearing it than not wearing it. Now, there is some debate on should you wear a mesh jacket when it's really, really hot. I'm going to leave that debate alone at this point just to save time. But there you go. These are the jackets I wear. All of them, like I said, well, you can have a hammer, but when you got a toolbox, it's a lot better. I got my AXS, my Harley Eric Von Zipper jacket, my Harley mesh panel jacket, and my Harley 100% mesh jacket. Hope this helps. Easy Rider out.